Welcome to Blogging in 15 Show, the podcast that delivers valuable blogging tips and insights in just 15 minutes. I'm Patrick Lumumba, and I'm thrilled to be your host. With over 10 years of experience in blogging, I've learned a thing or two about what it takes to create a successful blog. I run a web design blog, and I've been able to turn my passion into a full-time career. Through this podcast, I want to share my knowledge and expertise with you and help you take your blog to the next level. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced blogger, Blogging in 15 Show is for you. Each episode will cover a different topic related to blogging and offer practical tips and insights that you can apply to your blog right away. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. In today's episode, I want to talk about my blogging journey, how it all started, and the things I have done to make it better over the years. It all started back in 2012 when I joined Egerton University. There was this girl, Daisy Riri, who had a blog on WordPress.com, and she was kind of a big deal on campus. I mean, I used to write to just little snippets here and there, but never really published anything for the world to see. But Daisy, she'd fearlessly put her words out there, bold as can be, for everyone to read and comment on. I couldn't help but admire her confidence and how she seemed to relish the interaction with her audience. It was on April 3rd, 2012, I remember the date clearly, that I decided to take the plunge myself. I created an account on WordPress.com and published my very first post, a silly, imaginative piece about April Fool's Day. I didn't expect much from it, but then one of my friends shared the link in a university Facebook group, and suddenly my little blog was being flooded with traffic. People are commenting, liking, and actually asking me to write more. Can you imagine my surprise and excitement? I was hooked from that moment on. During my university days, I spent a lot of time teaching myself web development, going through tutorials on sites like Tutorials Point and W3 Schools, which were absolutely free. It was towards the end of my studies that I invested in an online course by Rob Percival called Complete Web Developer Course 2.0 on Udemy. That's when I first learned about WordPress.org and the world of self-hosted blogging platforms. I set up my own self-hosted blog, and seeing as I was already obsessed with WordPress, blogging, and SEO, I decided to write tutorials and guides on those very topics. It was a niche I was really passionate about, and people seemed to appreciate my content. Then, one day, I received an email that would change everything. A representative from a WordPress security plugin company reached out to me, offering to pay me $100 if I wrote a post about their product on my blog. $100, my friend. I had no idea that getting paid to publish sponsored content was even a thing, but you'd better believe I jumped at that opportunity. I wrote that post in 24 hours, hit publish, and emailed him back. And within a few minutes, the money was in my PayPal account. And just like that, I had my first $100 earned from blogging under my belt. It was a revelation. From that point on, I explored every possible avenue to monetize my blog. Affiliate marketing, ad revenue, selling digital products, freelance web development, and content creation gigs. Of course, to really succeed in this game, you can never stop learning and growing. I owe so much of my blogging and SEO knowledge to the generous experts who shared their wisdom freely through their blogs and podcasts. Brian Dean's Backlinko, that is before he sold it to SEMrush, was an absolute goldmine for SEO tactics. And I've been consuming content from blogs like SEMrush, RankMath, and Search Engine Journal to keep leveling up my SEO skills. When it comes to blogging itself, the art of writing compelling content, building an audience, mastering the business side of things, I've learned from the best. Neil Patel, Income School, John Morrow's Smart Blogger, Niche Pursuit. Their blogs and podcasts have been invaluable resources. And for growing as a web developer and entrepreneur, Josh Hall's Web Design Business podcast has been a constant source of insight and inspiration. Let's not forget all the amazing courses I've taken on Udemy over the years, soaking up knowledge on blogging, marketing, SEO. I'm always ready to invest in my education, especially during those glorious Udemy sale periods when courses are $20 or less. As I reflect on this decade-long journey, from my hesitant first steps into blogging back in 2012 to where I am now, I am struck by how podcasts, blogs, videos, and online courses have been pivotal to my growth every step of the way. The internet's wealth of knowledge, coupled with the generosity of experts willing to share their strategies, has allowed me to transform a casual interest into a fully fledged passion and career. And you know what? The road goes ever on. There is always more to learn, always new challenges to tackle, always another horizon of possibilities. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. That's it for today. Happy blogging.